After months of deliberation, YouTube has finally issued an update to its anti-harassment policy. The verdict? YouTube's never gonna be the same again. What is good? You're watching InformOverload. On this channel, we keep you up to date with some of the biggest trending news stories on YouTube, and we also cure your boredom with the spiciest top 10 lists on this platform. Don't at me, I'm out here exposing people for a living. Alright, but in a very nice and polite way. Subscribe and turn on the bell and follow us on social media. YouTube has changed its anti-harassment policy. It's now going to ban creators from insulting each other on the basis of their race, sexual orientation, or gender identification. This also includes celebrities, politicians, and creators. This is a response to something that happened a few months ago that YouTube only now has taken action on. Not sure if you guys remember this, but back in the spring of 2019, YouTube was criticized after they didn't remove videos posted by right-wing commentator Steven Crowder. Crowder repeatedly used his platform to call Vox video host Carlos Maza a quote, lispy queer, and other slurs. He also urged his fan base to send harassment to Maza. YouTube got a ton of criticism for its response, or should I say lack of response, to Crowder's hate speech. Maza said in a tweet at the time, "To be crystal clear, YouTube has decided that targeted racist and homophobic harassment does not violate its policies against hate speech or harassment. This is an absolute bat policy that gives bigots free license." Adding, "If you're an LGBT creator, YouTube is using you. They're trotting you out to convince advertisers that their platform hasn't become a breeding ground for hate speech and bigotry. They are hoping you'll distract advertisers away from these monsters they're creating." YouTube did say that they would be reconsidering all of its harassment policies at the time, and I guess they finally done something about it a few months later. So here is the update. Number 1. Instead of only banning creators for making direct threats like, "I'm going to kill you," for example, now it will ban creators if they make more vague, implied threats as well. For example, you can't hold a weapon while discussing someone, and you can't change a video game and put someone else's face on one of your murder victims. Number 2. Targeted harassment campaigns are now banned. YouTube said in an interview that harassment on YouTube doesn't really happen in just one insult, but rather in a series of many videos. YouTube will be paying attention from now on, and even if a creator doesn't take harassment too far, if they contribute to the harassment of another person or creator, they're eligible for removal. Who will this likely affect? Drama channels. There are a lot of tea channels on YouTube that target creators like James Charles, and they feed cancel culture. Cancel culture is bad for YouTube in many ways. First of all, it's harassment, and also if people cancel a creator and stop watching them because of misinformation spread by drama channels, like with the case of James Charles losing 3 million subscribers in just a couple of days, then all those people aren't seeing ads anymore. Cancel culture is also very bad for business. Another creator who this has already affected is iDubbbz. His content cop on Leafy is Here was removed as of this policy change. Like, I hate to say it because I love a good content cop, and that content cop specifically was hysterical. But iDubbbz did completely ruin Leafy's YouTube career with that video. Mind you, Leafy was going around bullying other creators too, so it was nice to see him get the receiving end of the bullying as well, but this is exactly the kind of thing that YouTube isn't going to allow anymore. YouTube will start by removing content, and then also removing creators from the YouTube Partner Program, which means that they won't be able to make money on this platform. If the behavior continues, they'll issue strikes, preventing a creator from posting for weeks, which actually costs you like thousands of dollars, and then more severe, they could terminate a creator's channel altogether. I know some of you are thinking, well, this is totally violating free speech, YouTube is a bunch of snowflakes, blah blah blah. Okay, so here's what YouTube said in a statement on their blog. "Harassment hurts our community by making people less inclined to share their opinions and engage with each other. We heard this time and again from creators, including those who met with us during the development of this policy update. We also met a number of experts who shared their perspective and informed our process, from organizations that study online bullying or advocate on behalf of journalists, to free speech proponents and organizations from all sides of the political spectrum. That includes liberals, and it includes conservatives." YouTube continued, "We remain committed to our openness as a platform, ensuring that spirited debate and vigorous exchange of ideas continue to thrive here. However, we will not tolerate harassment, and we believe the steps outlined below will contribute to our mission by making YouTube a better place for anyone to share their story or opinion." But this policy does not only affect creators who harass other creators or celebrities, it's also going to apply to comments. Oh, y'all are your pants right now, aren't ya? YouTube has given creators the ability to review comments before they're posted to their channels, and when they were first implementing this feature, channels that used the feature saw a 75% reduction on users' flags on comments. So if you are wondering why your comment doesn't show up on an I/O video, it's because they go through a screening process. Swears won't show up, and hate speech won't show up, because we're trying to make this comment section, you know, a nice place to be for everybody. And we also ban users from our comment section, not first time offenders, but if you've been literally targeting this channel or its host for months, we can see those comments and we can make a decision based on whether or not to ban someone on that. The good news is if you feel like YouTube's made the wrong decision, you can appeal. But I mean, I've also been on the receiving end of this sort of thing before. YouTube rarely changes their decision unless you get huge numbers of your subscribers tweeting about it, tweeting at Team YouTube. Anyways, this is a lot to digest, guys. Let me know what you think of this policy change down in the comments. For now, I'm gonna wrap up this video with some comment features. Kim Butler said, if Charlotte were a song, she'd be my jam. You're the best and hilarious. You guys are honestly so supportive and nice. Like, you make my job so easy. I love making you guys laugh every day. It's like, it's literally the best thing ever. If I'm in a bad mood and I come to work and I read your comments, it honestly like changes everything. Jawachi said, question, is this your natural hair color? It is. It is. You like it? You like it? Teresa Govan said, Charlotte, can you do all the IO vids? I swear your personality makes my day. I really appreciate that and I would love to do all the videos, but the thing is, every video that you see on IO takes hours to research and write. I write all of my own jokes and content, and so do all of the hosts. It's just not possible to do 25 videos on my own in a week. There aren't enough hours in the day. I do appreciate that though, so thanks for the nice compliment, but yeah, I'm already working pretty hard as it is. That is it for me, and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want more. I'll see you in a future IO video. Mazza said in a tweet at the time, to be crystal clear, YouTube has decided that targeted racist and homophobic? That's not a word. That is not a word! Charlotte. Jesus.